All right, so I wanted to do a quick video on ViralFaces AI. This is the cool new software that allows you to create videos from images where you can actually make the images talk. Now, I used to have a program ages ago that was awesome for this, but it was a ton of work. You had to do everything manually, but it did a great job and it took forever. But unfortunately, the company that did that, they kind of just dropped complete support for it, and my more modern Macs won't even run the software anymore. So this is another option so I can get back into it. I used to sell a lot of these talking videos on Fiverr back in the day. So that is a great option for this. And I had some clients that we used it with as well. But let's take a look at this. You can see I'm on the dashboard. It just kind of gives you a little overview of what's going on. Here you've got your trainings. So if you want to learn all about it, you can come in here and watch these. And I'll be honest, I have not even watched any of these at this point. So I've only done things based off of just jumping in and doing it. And realistically, you got two modes. The easy mode, you don't have to do a whole heck of a lot of thinking for this. You literally come in here and you give this a name. So we could call this Abe Lincoln. Hit next, bring in an image. As you can see, we got an image of Abe right here. And then you can go on to step 3, where you can put in your text to audio, or you can actually use AI to generate that as well. So you can generate from ChatGPT, or you can just put in text here. So you could say something like, "Hi, I'm Abe Lincoln. And when I want to have some fun, I get locked in a room at Impossible Escape." Okay. And so then once you do that, you can choose down here whether you want to use Google or Amazon for the voice. You can also choose the voices from here. I've actually already created this video, or a very similar one that's actually in the queue right now. So I'm not really going to create this one, but you just choose a voice like this one here, Jack. And I did Jack, but we'll do a different one here. Let's try William to see. And I'll tell you, I'm not a huge fan usually of text to voice. You can actually do your own voices. You don't have to use the built-in voices. You can actually upload a voice as well, and I'll show you that in a minute here. But if you want to do it quick and easy with generated voice, you know, you're obviously doing a video where it's a talking image. So a robotic voice and whatnot, I think it's perfectly fine for this. It just adds to the comedy of it. All right, so now we just hit submit, and it's going to go into the queue. And when we get back into here, you can see our last one that we already created is here now. And we can actually take a download of this so that we can listen to it. That'll take just a second to download, and here's our final video.
I'm Honest Abe, and when I look for something fun to do, I go to Impossible Escape and get locked in a room.
So there you go. That quickly, that easily, we're able to create a really, really cool animation where his eyes move, he has teeth underneath the mouth talks, and we didn't have to do any of that work. The program that I used to use, which, by the way, was called Crazy Talk, you used to have to do all of that by hand. It was really cool, but it was a ton of work, and this does just as good a job without any of that work. So now let's go back, and we're going to look at some other modes. They've actually got the advanced mode and the hyper mode. I'm going to use the advanced mode. I want to show you the hyper mode quickly here so you kind of get an idea. So in here, in the hyper mode, you give it a title. I'll just call it test for now. You can add a background image, or you can search stock images. Let's search some stock ones here just for the fun of it. Let's do, oh, I don't know. I'll just put in woods. We'll see what we get out of that. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what we want to use. Our black and white Abe on this. And so now we can go in and you just go to step number 2. This is where you can add your image from the camera or from a gallery. I'm going to add our Abe image here, which is right here. Okay, hit continue. And here you can add an audio file. So this is where you can record your audio. You can record the audio here, or you can do text to audio like we did before. You can also add background music, etc., and hit submit. Now if we go into the advanced mode, it's kind of similar to that. We'll hit create video. I'm going to call this one Abe2, and we'll hit continue here. And so now we're going to add our Abe Lincoln image again. And then we're going to go in, hit continue, and this time we're going to record audio. We can upload if we've recorded one previously, we can do that, but I'm actually going to record audio, so I'm going to click this button here, and you can see here's our recording system. So we're going to hit start recording, and then when I do, I'm going to do a quick recording. Oh, hit allow. This is Honest Abe here. When I'm looking for something fun to do, I go to Impossible Escape and get locked in a room. Okay, audio saved successfully, and there it is. So now we can move on, and we can add a subtitle if we want, or we can add background music, which is always nice. So let's just, you can upload, or we can select background music. Let's select something that's there. It doesn't matter which one it is for now. I'm just going to choose one so we can quickly get through this. Hit submit. There we go. And now our video is in there, and we'll be able to find out how it does in just a few minutes. This is Honest Abe here. When I'm looking for something fun to do, I go to Impossible Escape and get locked in a room. Well, there you go. Other than the fact that I obviously recorded my voiceover with the wrong microphone, that's pretty darn good. So if you're looking to make something that's fun, that has value, that you can sell to clients, that you could sell on places like Fiverr. And like I said, I used to sell this service on Fiverr all the time. You don't know how many videos I've created with people's dogs and with Barack Obama, with Donald Trump, you name it. I used to do that kind of stuff all the time for people. And it was a lot of fun, and people would pay pretty good money to do it. So this is something that you could have a lot of fun with, especially nowadays, because you can put this right onto social media. And there's a lot of other things that you can do inside this program. So be sure to check it out. If you got questions, let me know. Of course, we got some great bonuses, so check those out as well. And we'll talk to you soon.